Project 5, The Sky We Share. Introduction. For thousands of years, people have looked at the sky to find their way, predict the weather, count time, and imagine stories. The stars, the sun, the moon, and the planets are part of both the natural and cultural world of all peoples. In this project, you will learn to observe the sky, recognize some celestial bodies, and record the changes that happen in it. You will discover how the ancient peoples of Mexico saw the heavens and what today's scientists have found. You will also use your imagination to create stories about the sky. Reading, The Grandmother Who Spoke to the Moon. Every night, before going to bed, Lucia and her grandmother sat outside to look at the sky. Her grandmother, who had Maya roots, told her, "The moon changes faces because it has secrets. When it is full, it listens. When it is new, it dreams." Lucia listened with wonder. Her grandmother spoke of stars that were jaguars, of Venus as the morning star, and of how the ancients counted the days with the sun. One night, Lucia asked, "Do you understand what the stars say?" Her grandmother smiled. "Not always, but they understand when someone looks at them with respect." Since then, Lucia looks at the sky not only with her eyes, but also with her heart. Exploration. What's in the sky? During the day, the sun, the star that gives us light and warmth. How did people discover that stars are like the sun? Clouds. They move with the wind and show the weather. What are clouds made of? Birds, airplanes, insects. At night, the moon. It changes shape every week. Stars. Some form pictures called constellations. Planets. Some can be seen without a telescope: Venus, Mars, Jupiter. With a small telescope, you can even see Jupiter's moons moving around it. Meteors shooting stars, tiny rocks crossing the atmosphere. Changes you can observe. Sunrise and sunset. The phases of the moon. The movement of shadows. Stars that change place depending on the time and the season. Activities. 1. Reading comprehension. What did the grandmother teach Lucia? Why does the moon have secrets? What do you see when you look at the sky? How do you feel when you look at a starry night? 2. Creative writing. Write a legend or short story about something in the sky. You could imagine. What would happen if a star came down to visit you? What does the moon dream when it sleeps? How was the sun born according to your story? Include a drawing with your story. 3. Art activity. Make an imaginary constellation. Draw a figure animal, object, person. Connect dots as if they were stars. Give it a name and write a short story about it. Observation experiment, sky logbook. Goal. Observe the sky for 1 week. Or, if you have a telescope, watch Jupiter and its moons for a week. Activity. Each day, morning and night, watch the sky for 10 minutes. Write what you see, weather, clouds, position of the sun or moon, moon phase, visible stars. Make a drawing of each observation. Example chart. Day. Time. Sky. Is the moon visible? Other observation. Mon. 7:00 OM. Light blue. No. Clouds shaped like waves. Mon. 8:00 OM. Dark. Crescent moon. Few stars. No clouds. Math. Sky numbers. 1. If the moon changes phase every 7 days, how many days until it is full again? 2. If you see 3 shooting stars in 10 minutes, how many could you see in 1 hour? 3. If the sun rises at 6:30 a.m. and sets at 7:00 p.m., how many hours is the day? 4. If you make 2 observations per day for 7 days, how many will you have at the end? Evaluation. Self-evaluation. I learned to watch the sky carefully. I know the phases of the moon. I wrote a story about a celestial body. I made an imaginary constellation. I observed and recorded the sky for several days. Peer evaluation. Is my classmate's story creative and clear? Does his/her constellation have a shape and a name? Does the logbook have drawings and descriptions? Did he/she share their observations with the group?